The mirrorless camera market in 2025 is shaping up to be one of the most competitive eras in photography, and all eyes are on Sony. Known for pushing the boundaries of hybrid cameras, Sony's Alpha lineup has long been a favorite among professionals and content creators. The Sony a7 IV set a high standard as an affordable yet powerful full-frame hybrid, but with new demands from both photographers and filmmakers, the industry has been eagerly awaiting its successor. Now, the buzz has reached its peak with the Sony a7V, a camera that is rumored to finalize specifications and set a new benchmark in the hybrid mirrorless segment. This video will explore everything you need to know about the a7V, the leaked and confirmed specifications, how it compares to rivals, what improvements it brings over the a7 IV, who it's designed for, and when you can expect to get your hands on it. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. By the time you finish reading, you'll understand why the Sony a7V may become one of the most impactful releases of 2025. The Alpha 7 series has always been about balance. While the A7R line focuses on resolution and the A7S series specializes in video, the A7 series acts as the perfect hybrid, an all-rounder capable of both still photography and video production at a professional level. The A7 IV was a massive success, introducing a 33-megapixel full-frame sensor, 4K 60p video, 10-bit recording, and AI-driven autofocus. It became a go-to for wedding photographers, documentary shooters, and YouTubers. However, the pace of innovation in the mirrorless industry is relentless. With Canon, Nikon, and Panasonic raising the bar, Sony needs to ensure the a7V does more than iterate, it must dominate. The rumors and leaks leading into 2025 suggest Sony understands this pressure, and the a7V is shaping up to be the most advanced hybrid camera the company has ever released at its price point. At the heart of the Sony a7V lies a newly developed 36-megapixel BSI full-frame sensor. While not as high-resolution as the A7RV's 61MP chip, it strikes an ideal balance between detail and speed. Early reports suggest the sensor is stacked and backside illuminated, allowing for much faster readout speeds, dramatically reducing rolling shutter and enabling advanced burst shooting. The A7V's ISO performance is expected to push boundaries, offering a native range of ISO 100 to 51,200, expandable to 204,800. This makes it a versatile choice for both studio photography and low-light environments. Color science has been refined, with Sony improving skin tones and dynamic range, a feature many users requested after the a7 IV. For still photographers, the 36MP resolution will provide enough detail for large-format prints while maintaining manageable file sizes. Coupled with 14-bit RAW and advanced noise reduction algorithms, the a7V could easily become the go-to camera for professionals who want reliability without compromise. One of Sony's strongest advantages has always been autofocus, and the a7V looks set to push this further. Borrowing heavily from the AI-powered autofocus system in the flagship A1 and A9 III, the a7V is expected to include deep learning subject recognition that can detect humans, animals, birds, vehicles, and even insects with unmatched accuracy. Reports suggest the a7V will deliver continuous shooting at up to 20 frames per second with the electronic shutter and 12 frames per second with the mechanical shutter, both with full autofocus and auto-exposure tracking. This makes it a serious contender for sports and wildlife photographers who require speed and precision. Blackout-free shooting and a high refresh rate electronic viewfinder will ensure that photographers don't miss a moment. If Sony manages to include the global shutter technology recently debuted in the A9 III, it could redefine the way APS-C and full-frame hybrids handle high-speed capture. For videographers, the Sony a7V may be the most exciting release of 2025. The rumors point to 8K recording at up to 30 frames per second using the full width of the sensor, with oversampled 4K video at 120 frames per second for slow motion. Unlike the a7 IV, which cropped heavily in some modes, the a7V is expected to offer minimal crop across all recording formats. Sony is also rumored to include 10-bit 4:2:2 internal recording, with support for S-Log3, S-Cinetone, and HLG profiles, giving creators maximum flexibility in post-production. External recording via HDMI 2.1 could unlock 16-bit RAW output, making it a serious tool for independent filmmakers. Heat management is said to be significantly improved, meaning the a7V could allow for unlimited recording times in most modes, even at high resolutions. This addresses one of the biggest criticisms of the a7 IV. Essentially, the A7V could combine the best elements of Sony's professional cinema cameras with the portability of a full-frame hybrid. In terms of design, the Sony A7V will likely refine the ergonomic improvements introduced in the A7 IV. Expect a slightly deeper grip, improved button layout, and a fully articulating touchscreen LCD with higher resolution. The electronic viewfinder is rumored to be 9.44 m dots, matching Sony's higher-end models, ensuring a crisp and immersive shooting experience. Dual card slots will almost certainly be included, supporting CF Express Type A and SD UHS-2 cards, giving photographers flexibility between speed and affordability. Weather sealing will be upgraded to withstand professional use in challenging environments, making the A7V reliable for travel, adventure, and field assignments. Another area of focus is in-body image stabilization, IBIS. The A7V is rumored to feature an 8-stop 5-axis IBIS system, on par with or exceeding Canon and Nikon rivals. This would be a huge boost for handheld shooting, whether you're capturing stills in low light or recording smooth video footage. When paired with Sony's OSS lenses, the stabilization could make handheld 8K video a reality for creators who don't want to carry gimbals or tripods everywhere. The A7V sits in a unique position within Sony's Alpha lineup. Compared to the A7 IV, the A7V is expected to deliver faster performance, higher resolution video, better autofocus, and superior heat management. Against the A7RV, the new camera will trade resolution for speed, making it better suited to hybrid shooters rather than pure still photographers. When compared to the A1, the A7V offers many flagship features but at a significantly lower price, making it attractive to professionals who want 80% of the performance without spending over $6,000. In short, the A7V could become the new default choice for professionals and enthusiasts who need one camera to do it all. Sony won't be launching the A7V in a vacuum. Its main rivals will include Canon EOS R6 Mark II, which has become a favorite among wedding photographers and hybrid shooters. Nikon Z8, a smaller sibling to the Z9 with impressive video and autofocus. Panasonic S5 II and S5 I9, which introduced phase detect autofocus to Panasonic's lineup, making them strong hybrid options. The A7V will need to beat these cameras not only in specifications but also in real-world performance. If Sony executes well, it could solidify its dominance in the hybrid market for another generation. The biggest questions are always price and availability. Based on Sony's history, the A7V is expected to launch in the $2,699 to $2,999 range, placing it slightly above the A7 IV but still well below the flagship A1.